So what four accounts we are talking about? We are talking about inventory account. Then we are talking about your COGS, cost of goods sold account. Then we are talking about your customer account or recon account. Then we are talking about your revenue account. I will stick till the invoice. I will not go to the payment. Let's talk about these four. Inventory accounts need to hit, COGS need to hit, customer account and reconciliation account need to hit, and revenue account need to hit, right? Now, where are the settings and who are responsible for these settings? When you do PGI, if you will go into the material document, we'll try to see it. When we do the PGI, we go into the document and we see that the accounting documents are already posted. Inventory document is already posted, right? So this both, when you do the PGI, inventory account and COGS account is hit through the setting, which we call it. From which setting it is hit it quickly, or the chat if somebody knows. From which setting it got hit? No idea? Quickly, NI in the chat if you don't have any idea. From which setting these accounts come? No idea. No, not revenue. This is called OBYC. OBYC is a transaction code, which is very famous transaction code. This is handled between your FI and MM consultant. They are responsible for this OBYC settings. We had a detailed session on this in our MM, that how this different accounts can be determined. So during the project, if you find an error or issue in the PGI, accounts are not determined, and because the right accounts are not there, accounting entries are not generated, or you are not able to save the material documents sometime because the system is not able to determine the accounts correctly, right? So in those all cases, it's because of OBYC settings are not maintained properly. So you need to reach out to your FI and MM. As a SD consultant, you need to reach out to FI, and FI consultant can reach out to MM consultant to check whether there is any corrections need to be made in OBYC settings. OBYC settings are maintained by MM consultant, but they maintain it with a strong integration with FI. Because finally, what is coming up? We are bringing the GL accounts, right? So which GL accounts need to hit at what time? That's the finance responsibility, general ledger accounts, right? That's a finance responsibility. So they need to take care of. Now the customer account and the reconciliation account, from where it comes? From where the customer account and reconciliation account comes, you have seen when we generate the invoice, this is coming, but from where it comes? Anyone has any idea? From where the reconciliation account? BP, business partner, customer master, right? It comes from the business partner. So what happened? So we have a main account, or we can the main ledger, and then we have a sub ledger. So your vendors and customers always are the sub ledger accounts. In finance, when you create a vendor and customer, they are always a sub ledger account. So your customer number, which you have, that is always a sub ledger account. But with which main ledger it need to connect with, that is called the reconciliation account. And you will see the both entries. You will see the reconciliation account also, and you can see the customer account number also displayed there. So that comes from the business partner. But you can also determine that if you don't want to bring it from the business partner, there is a procedure available by which the reconciliation accounts can also be determined based on the different conditions. You said not the only the business partner or not only the customer. If this customer is selling it to some specific kind of sales, if it is doing it to some specific sales organization, distribution channel, maybe on that level, then I want to determine a separate account for it. right? So those cases, you can have a separate reconciliation account. You can go with the determination also. So who does that? This point number 3 is a strong integration between SD and FI. SD and FI consultants are responsible to do that. Now we come to the 4th point, revenue account. So this is the most part which SD consultant need to put the efforts, because most of the part, the reconciliation account is directly come from the business partner. And who maintain in the business partner reconciliation account? Who maintain the reconciliation account in the business partner? Quickly answer on the chat. FI team, because this is maintained at the FLVN00 role. FLVN00 role, we are using it at company code level, we maintain it, and finance team is responsible to do it. So the major responsibility come to this revenue account. Ki bhaiya, which revenue account we need to determine. So there is a determination procedure is there. There are condition records are there, which you need to maintain to determine the revenue accounts. And this is activity of, again, SD and FI. FI would always be there wherever the accounts are coming into the picture. Accounts are a baby of finance. So you cannot leave finance behind. Finance need to always come into the picture. Here, the configuration that which account need to be determined. So the same thing which a MM consultant do here in OBYC setting, where he connect with the FI guys, try to understand on what different condition, which account need to be determined, and they do the setting. Although this OBYC setting is very different, what we do in the revenue account determination. But the same thing SD consultant does, he try to understand with the finance team that what different accounts need to hit in different conditions. The same thing SD team do it with the finance team. But here, the way we do OBYC configuration, it's a complete technically different object. Revenue account determination will depend on your condition techniques. By this time, you would already be knowing the condition techniques. There are very detailed sessions happened where Rohan has taken you through the, I think, almost 6 to 7 hours of training on the pricing. There also the condition techniques come, and in different places, SAP SD use the condition techniques. So the same condition techniques would be used to determine your revenue accounts. So these are the 4 major accounts which will get determined. These are the 4 major accounts which will get determined. And now we will go through in details, try to check it that at what place the account determination happens and what kind of configurations we need to do it. Right? If you guys have any kind of question, you can feel free to ask it.